All right, hello again, everybody. I am Kill2, this slightly nervous member of Hydra Reloaded, sitting here with Angel Hun. We have the first semifinal of Alliance Tournament 8, Hydra Reloaded versus VOLTRON. The winner of this match guaranteed 50 unique ships tournament rewards, so a lot on the line right here. For Hydra on the left, we have 3 Myrmidons, 3 Rooks, an Oneros, an Ishkur, and 2 Tyrannus.
And for VOLTRON, we have 3 Drakes, 2 Hugins, 1 Oneros, 3 Purifiers, and a Kitsune. Both teams fielding the same setups that they have recently fielded. We commented on this at the end of the Voltron match. This could be a really, really interesting match. It's really a battle of the effective E-War. ECM mixed up with some dampeners versus a dampener webbing fit.
Yeah, this match is going to be really intense. A lot of the intensity going to be happening on the E-War front, like Angel just said. So it won't necessarily be clear at the start of the fight. It could be, depending on how it goes. But, you know, a lot of jammers, obviously, on Hydra's side. We saw Voltron absolutely dismantle a setup in their last fight with this heavy dampener setup supplemented with those Hugins. So these teams pretty close together, actually, which is probably something, well, I don't know. It could really go either way, but they're warped to adjacent from adjacent beacons, so they're probably only 30 or 40k apart, and we do have the match underway.
And bombs away, at least 3 bombs now, 1 slightly delayed for Voltron, flying right into the face of Hydra Reloaded. Bombs have gone off. Only one Tyrannus has, or sorry, 1 Ishkur has taken damage. All the Myrmidons have taken slightly armor damage.
Yeah, little damage on each Myrmidon. At least 1 flight of drones went down, I saw. Not too many, though. The Tyrannus is smart enough to head away from the bombs at the beginning, so now things really underway. A lot of drones already in there putting damage on the Voltron bombers. Wow, the Hydra Oneros taking tons of damage already, as well as one of the Tyrannus.
It's surprising how close these teams warped in, as most of them, the goal of both setups is really to control range on these. It's interesting that they would find an advantage, and we already have one of the heavy DPS dealers for Voltron down, 1 Purifier down, and a second possibly on its way out.
Yeah, 1 bomber down, 2nd bomber about to go down, 1 Tyrannus down for Hydra. Back and forth right here. Remember, there's jams that are super important. That Oneros, the damage totally stopped. I assume that's because the E-War kicked back in. All the dampeners Voltron's fielded has it so that the Hydra Oneros can't get too far from the fight. Range is incredibly important here. The Myrmidon's going to want to be close to the Voltron team, but if they get too far from the Oneros, they could get in bad shape. The Voltron Hugin now going down fast. Not looking good for Voltron so far.
No, not at all. I believe Hydra Reloaded have done a very wise thing and eliminated some of the DPS to keep the pressure off of them and then switch immediately onto those Hugins, the primary range controller of this match. 1 Minigun down in his Hugin now.
Hugin down, another bomber down. Voltron falling apart quickly. That Oneros not taking any damage in a long time for Hydra. The Ishkur taking a bit of damage, but that's no big deal. Hydra doing great right now. All the Myrmidons pulled back all their armor. With the Hugin down, they're able to move around the field more easily. The second Hugin down, going down fast now as well. I think Hydra's going to get this.
I think so too. I think with that second Hugin down, Hydra has complete control of the field. In this match, Voltron does not have a ECM superiority like they have had in the last 2 times they have fielded this setup. Hydra proving that this Myrmidon triple Rook setup is really quite effective. I was really worried about that Oneros for a while. He was dipping quite low, and fortunately was able to claw it back up. Now we are seeing Seldarin, the FC4 Voltron, going down in his armor tanked Drake. Let's see what that armor tank can pull. Not much, apparently.
Yeah, Drake down. This is sweet.
Yeah.
2 Drakes and an Oneros left. That's all that stands between Hydra and at least 50 unique, exactly 50 unique ships for either taking 2nd or 1st place. Each of those ships from last tournament worth 15 to 30 bill apiece. So this match is such a big deal. Another Drake down, just 1 to go. This is a really, really strong showing. I'm so curious to see if Hydra will bring this setup back for the final.
Do you think we're going to see any terrible lime green posts from Mini on the forums after this. I mean,
I
this
doubt
is
it.
a
I
real
doubt it.
face beating. That
There's already a lot of good fights in local. These guys are good spirited. They both wish each other good luck coming into the match. Obviously, everybody really nervous. There's some posts about being nervous on the forum. This is a really big deal, but really good sportsmanship all around for a couple of teams that are capable of talking a lot of smack.
Yeah, I mean, both teams can really be underhanded on the forums, and their personalities coming together, and really, HYDRA, not necessarily a dream team, but proving that maybe they can obtain that dream.
They're my dream. Onero's down, 1 Drake to go. You know, like I said, the E-War battle at the start, extremely important. If there could have got enough damps on the Rooks to make it so they couldn't lock and get jams, it could have gone the other way pretty quickly. HYDRA maybe getting lucky, actually landing so close, having adjacent beacons, but at the same time, they had a lot of damps as well, and the Rook's able to lock and jam from really far, even with dampeners on them. So I don't know. It definitely went well the way it was set up. Yeah, I just am really interested to see if they bring this back, if they think it can handle Pandemic Legion. A lot of awesome fights coming from everyone in local. They're pretty pumped. There goes that last Drake. So
really fantastic showing by HYDRA. Very impressed. I'm absolutely going to be cheering for you all in the finals.
Yeah, we'll
job.
see you there. So back to the studio.